Now, let us see the timeline development of the Second World War and the role of Germany in particular. See, during November 9th, 1918, the Weimar Republic, means the parliamentary setup of Germany, was initiated and started in the year 1918 after the First World War came to end. This was one of the major changes which was brought in the German setup. The next change which happened here is the change of January 30, 1933, the new perspective or the new ideology of the individual who has come up to a very large extent, that is the Hitler comes to power. Now, once the parliament was established in 1918, then the incident of Hitler becoming a chancellor, which means that the prime ministerial post was given for Hitler in 1933, 30th of Jan. From 1933 to 1939, Hitler was very busy in concentrating the development of the citizenship, the supremacy of the Aryan race, the agricultural setup, the economic recovery of the nation, and he called the economists, he developed the companies, he invited the companies to develop here, and he got the economists like Hjalmar Sachist, who brought the Volkswagen initiative. Later on, the developments were speeded up, and by 1939, Hitler was in a position that he can gather a large amount of army. He denied the entire authorities of the Western forces and all the other foreign companies which are running the conspiracies against Germany, and he moved on to a situation where he can attack on 1st September 1939. Finally, Hitler takes a call to attack the Polish corridor, which was the initial step or the immediate reason for the starting of the Second World War. The Second World War was started because of Hitler's move to attack the Poland. This is a major change or an effect which initially Hitler thought it would be a very small call, but later it went on to a very large call, initiated the groups to enter inside. From the groups it got the other major fronts added on, and it went on to such a situation that the effects were uncontrollable by Hitler, and later Hitler has to commit his suicide. Let us see the next step what happened. On 22nd June 1941, initial years up to 1943, Germany was victorious all the other nations. Like you can see here, on 22nd June 1941, we can see Germany attacking USSR. So Germany is having very large amount of their energy or powers of military resources that they are able to attack USSR in the initial periods, and they could see a defeating of the Russian army to a certain extent in certain places. That gave the motivation for them for the next step, that is on 23rd June 1941, many of the Jews in the concentration camps were ordered for mass killings. So on 23rd June, the main reason why Hitler has done this is that Hitler believes in the concept that the major reason for all the worries of the Germans is the Jews. Later on December 8, 1941, on the side of the Allied powers, USA has joined the USSR bloc and joined together to fight against Germany in order to check the rise and growth of Hitler. If USA would not have joined the war, the result would have been the same thing or the different thing, because Germany was its power of excellence during that period and Russia was almost in some places it was defeated. We can expect Germany defeating and turning into a superpower nation. So in order to stop that kind of rise of Germany and turning into a superpower nation, USA also joined hands with Russia, even though they are different in the ideologies of sociology and capitalistic or democratic setup. They have moved on with the same set, with a single agenda and the ultimate aim to eliminate Hitler, turning into an international personality or a dominant power of Germany, rising into a superpower nation. This factor led them to take this initiative. On 27 Jan 1945, the USSR people are able to defeat the forces of Germany in many of the places. They are now occupying German regions, and USSR released the people who are in the concentration camps and relieved them to their home places. Finally, on 8th May 1945, the entire world has seen the end of the World War II. On 30th April, Hitler committed suicide and seen the end of the acceptance of the defeat. The forces entered into Germany, captured Berlin, and then declared that World War has come to an end. So these are the series of the incidents which happened for us, and in the short span of this period of less than from 1918 to 1945, just only 27 years, we can see the entire world rotating in and around of Germany. Initially World War I was started with Germany. Main reason of World War I was put it as Germans. A dictatorship was given for it. A diktat was done against it, and later on it moved on, and the Hitler arose. Hitler went on. Hitler had his own policies. Hitler moved to be successful to a certain extent. He brought the development in Germany, and finally brought the drawback of he committed suicide, and World War came to an end. But in this process, many crores of people have lost their lives. Many crores of people have been left out their houses. We'll see the further what happened in the World War,